Okay, so the next product I'm going to talk about is laundry powder, so washing powder. So, I don't know, before Norwex, I used to, because of cost, I used to go for whatever was on offer because none of the members of our family have any skin conditions. Lots of other things going on, but skin conditions isn't something that I have to be concerned about in my home. So I would go and I would look and see what was on the best offer, what had the most, what would last me the longest, what was the cheapest option, and I would mix and match, etc, etc. And even when I became a consultant, I still didn't transfer directly over to the Norwex washing powder, but now I have, and I'm going to explain to you why, and I'm going to show you why you may want to consider this, especially if in your family, the people you wash clothes for, any of them have any kind of skin disorder or asthma or allergies or anything like that. So this is our Ultra Powder Plus UPP, our washing powder, okay? It is unscented, and this is a 1 kilo bag, and this 1 kilo bag would do up to 100 washes, okay? And it has it's biodegradable surfactants, no phosphates, no sulfates, so no SLSs or SLESs, no chlorine, bleach, no fillers, no optical brighteners, not tested on animals, and has no dyes or fragrances. So basically this is pure soap. So the stuff that you buy in the supermarket, obviously, like everything, as consumers, the washing powder industry is very, very competitive. Like most, they want us consumers to buy their products. So they will do deals, they will do offers, and they'll do these big packs. You're getting 50% free or 25% free. You don't get anything for free, okay? So if you were to get your washing powder that you use now, I imagine the scoop is probably about this big, and it says use half a scoop for this amount. If it's heavily soiled, used a whole scoop, and you put it in the drawer and all that sort of stuff. Have you noticed that you get lots of grey sludge in your the rubber seals of your drum? Maybe in the drawer you've got a bit of mould, mildew, that sort of thing going on. There are many reasons for that. One is because they put so many preservatives into the washing powder that you buy in the supermarket. So preservatives, optical brighteners, bleach, chlorine, all that sort of thing. But did you know that when you're buying those soaps from the supermarket, they are not pure soap? The soap that you buy is bulked out with various other things to mimic the soap aspect. So it can be sand, cardboard, lard, crushed bits of paper. It can be so many different things that mimic the soap, okay, which is why you get all that residue. And I'm going to show you now how. So this is a I'm going to turn the camera down a bit so you can see what I'm doing here. So this is a shop for fragrance, very highly fragranced washing powder. I mean, who says that our clothes have to smell of peony, tropical islands, lilies, whatever? Honestly, clean does not smell. And the reason why they also put fragrances into their soaps is to mimic the to cover the smell of the chemicals that they put in, to preserve it and to make it brighter, to make it foam, all that sort of stuff. So I've got a glass of water here, and I've got another glass of water here, so they both just got water in them. I'm going to put a heaped teaspoon of this washing powder into this glass here, okay? And I'm going to give that a stir. I'm just going to pop that just there, okay? And then I'm going to get the UPP washing powder, okay? And this is pure soap. So actually the amount that I'm putting in here is too much. For an average washing, load of washing, you only actually need to put in, the scoop is this big, okay? But you only actually need to put in 1/3 of a scoop in your wash. Now, why is that? Well, that is because it's pure soap, okay? There's no fillers in that. That is going to dissolve, okay? But for this experiment, I'm just going to do, again, a heaped teaspoon of UPP, okay? And pop that in, and I'm going to give that a stir. Okay, now what you can't see straight away is you need to give this time just to dissolve a little bit. But what you may be able to see straight away on the top of this is around the rim there. Can you see that? Those foamy bits, and also the bubbles, okay, that's SLS or SLESs, which is a foaming agent, which isn't actually needed at all to clean. As long as it's got a surfactant, as long as it's soap, that will clean your clothes, okay. This one, you'll see that not as many bubbles, okay. I'm going to come back to this because you need to, I'll add crop a little video onto this to show you the difference after about an hour, and you can see what's left in the shop bought one and the UPP. So that, I hope, helps to give you a little bit of an understanding of the UPP. So basically, what the fillers do is they clog up your machines, they cause your machines and your pipes to degrade. Also, all those fillers are sitting in your clothes, okay? So if you think about it, you've got tiny fragments of soap, of stuff in between the fibres of your clothes. They're going to feel rough, they're going to feel scratchy. And then we go, oh no, we need something to soften it. So then we go and buy fabric softener, which is really, really laden with even more chemicals that are sitting on our skin. And not only are they sitting on our skin when we are wearing our clothes, but when we've had a bath, we get out of the bath, we wash our towels, we're drying ourselves with these, then we get into bed and we're laying and sleeping in a bed that has all these synthetic chemicals on it, and they get absorbed into your skin. The skin is the largest organ in your body, and you know, we soak things in through the skin. So here we go. I think you can already sort of see that's the shop bought and that is the UPP, and you can see, you can't see the bottom of the spoon in that one, but this one you can see the bottom of the spoon, and that is because that is dissolving, that is pure soap. But as I say, I will chop a little bit of a video on the end of this to show you. But again, if you've got any questions with regards to the washing powder, do just contact me. So 20 minutes later, you can see the difference between these two glasses, and I bet you can tell me which one is the Norwex washing powder and which is the branded washing powder. So as I say, this is pure soap, so it's dissolved, okay. There's nothing there, there's no fillers bobbing around in there that are going to get caught in your clothes or in your machine. However, if I stir this one, you can see all those bits. Why isn't that going? That's soap, that should be dissolving exactly the same as it has in the Norwex one. So there you go, folks. Again, if you've got any questions on that and you want any more information, please just send me a message.